If you know who Twisted Insane is, the first thing that comes to your head will probably be fast rap and horrorcore. Today I will highlight a Twisted Insane song where he not only raps at a much slower pace than normal, but also is rapping about his actual life experiences, so we won't have any horrorcore elements in this song, other than some true horrors from his own life. Brain sick music.
Southeast, nigga, where they winning at. To ocean side where they ride, fitted ass. Till the mace by Helix, remember that? Till lemon roll, right where the big lemon at. Right where the big lemon at. I'm from Southeast, nigga, where they winning at.
This song, 6Nineteen, spelled with a 6 and the word 19, is an ode and homage to Twisted Insane's hometown of San Diego, California, where he would be known best for his one-of-a-kind skill as the fastest rapper. But in this song, Twisted Insane gives us different style and image, rapping slow, showing his versatility and skills in rapping, showing he doesn't always have to rap his fastest, even though when he hits his fastest rapping and the amazing way he compiles his fast flows and delivery, friggin' awesome. We get the hook here, which walks us through areas of San Diego. I am sure hitting home with anyone who has also walked those same streets. And in the verses, he reminisces and tells stories from growing up and living in San Diego.
From San Diego, California, in the southeast, young and dumb, I hung up on them corners. I had dreams to get 2 keys and pounds of them every moment.
He starts telling the story when he was younger, having a Scarface fantasy of a criminal lifestyle and probably not seeing any other route to riches, other than drugs, at this point in his life.
I'll come up into your house and they take whatever I want them. I'm a sick nigga. Where I'm from, you better think about which niggas you gon' hang with, cause niggas do banging, you do more bitch niggas in your circle, bro. Better put the work in, bro.
And here, Twisted Insane shows he had a not give a shit attitude, probably like Doughboy, Ice Cube's character from Boys in the Hood. The starting lyrics portray his attitude at this point in his life. He doesn't care and will come up into your house and take whatever he wants. And you will do nothing. He is sick. I know it's terrible, but it just sounds so sick. I love the last 4 lines, his delivery, and the way he portrays the situation he was growing up in, and the background beat, and the low slight wailing, which I actually think is a woman singing made it sound that way. I couldn't find any info on who made the beat, not sure if it was Twisted Insane himself, or Charlie Ray who made the beat, or not. But it sounds awesome, and sets the mood for the song.
Ass niggas ain't gon' give you no pass, what you purping for? You told me to be about my shit. You never turned down no face, blood, we some alphas in this bitch. From San Diego, and even though everybody y'all been through it, you pulled me out the dirt, told me I could really do it. That's love.
I'm sure anybody who lives in San Diego, seen these places, I'm sure the video hits home with them a lot more. I'm not sure who in Twisted Insane's life he is speaking about in the first couple lines, but it was someone very important in his life and is probably the only reason why Michael Johnson, Twisted Insane, is still alive today. Being told to leave the gangs alone and being told to focus on his rapping, set him on his path, pulling him out of the dirt to show him and the world his artistry. Now understand, Twisted Insane has been rapping for over 20 years, growing his fan base worldwide independently through his own label, and still to this day he does not get the recognition he deserves for the skills he possesses.
I'm from Southeast, nigga, where they winning at. To ocean side where they ride, fitted ass. Till the mace by Helix, remember that? Till lemon roll, right where the big lemon at.
We get the hook again, which I must say, being a massive fan of Twisted Insane, knowing his entire music library, he has a way of creating and displaying his hooks that works beautifully 99% of the time. And when Twisted Insane and Charlie Ray get together and make a song, putting their artistic creativity together, it creates an amazing song 100% of the time. Hooks, verses, beats, and all.
We used to bang it at 𝓬𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓽. Police used to come blood, ain't nobody care. You was out of there, I'm right from where? They wish to where? You can get your motherfucking cat pill standing there.
Telling stories from his life in San Diego and expressing how bad it could be. Coming across the wrong people in the wrong place, which was everywhere. One thing about Twisted Insane is you will never get soft garbage rap that you will hear in the mainstream. Twisted Insane is old school, he keeps that 90s rap feel with his music, and always goes hard with his message, concepts, and storytelling, and shows his distaste for the direction the rap game has taken.
18 years old, I'm out in TJ swinging on chandelier. This 𝓬𝓽, no cell phone, I'm stuck out in 𝓬𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓽. Should've been gone, that's why my mama made me walk all the way home. Then I try to trash through the back street with a strap and I made long.
Here, Twisted Insane starts to tell the story from when he was caught by himself at 18 years old, no cell phone, and having to make it home through San Diego alone. While writing this, I got the image of the movie The Warriors from 1979, where the gang of warriors had to make their way back to their neighborhood from Coney Island, while traveling through many gang territories, and every different scene of the movie was a different gang coming after them. It's a great movie, check it out if you haven't seen it. It's kind of cheesy, but it's great. He starts his trek home alone, trying to keep to the back streets, but he was seen.
They roam in the slow door. 3 or 4 shorts called me slipping on 54, right past Oak Park.
The way Twisted Insane delivers his storytelling here is genius. With the they roam in the slow dart, I fully get a moving image of a car driving by slow, Twisted Insane coming out of the shadows at the wrong time, being seen, and the hunt is on. How he describes them as sharks creates a beautiful metaphor, knowing if he gets caught, they will probably end his life.
It's still a nigga stood up, tossing up the set instead of running like I shoulda. It hit my chest, and now I'm bleeding, walking to my death. The whole city come out for me when I'm laid to rest. That's love.
I live in the street for 3 years already.
3 years in the street? Here, man.
Sometimes
Get you something to eat, homie. Get you something to eat. Get you some food.
Too big of a man to run, he stood up to the sharks and got bitten with a bullet to the chest and left for dead. The whole song is portraying the transformation of Michael Johnson into fully becoming Twisted Insane. And at this point in his life, when he almost died, I think is when he made the decision to go all the way with his rapping.
I'm sure.
I'm from South Beach, nigga, where they winning at. To Oceanside, where they ride. Fitted ass. Till the Mason by Helix. Remember that? Till 𝓬𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓽. Right where the big lemon at.
Right where the big lemon at.
I'm from South Beach, nigga, where they winning at.
In Twisted Insane's music, you will learn exactly who the man is in a sense, because he puts so much of himself into his music. His life, his likes, his stories, his artistry, his creativity. Some may question these statements and see it all as horrorcore garbage, but think about it this way. When an artist paints a horrible scene, or a writer creates a horror genre book or a movie of murder and death, do we look at it the same way? Why would it be any different for a music artist who creates through a different medium?
In Cadillacs, they was bragging. And these niggas with a little sidewinder on some action. On the bus watching people scrapping. Nigga, they was at it. I'm tatted with the SD. You don't have to test me.
So in the last verse here, we can see a change in Twisted Insane, and very subtle, but it can tell us a lot. He is sitting on a bus in East San Diego, seeing gangbangers in Cadillacs, seeing others on the bus fighting, and him not being involved in the chaos, just sitting back and watching.
Born and raised, I stayed and I played in SE. Better watch out who you with, cause shit gets deadly. Spend a portion of my life running niggas blasting at me. I kept a strap and a starter jacket for niggas yapping at me. Spend a whole day in La Jolla, then yeah, back to South Beach. I love my city, nigga. It may look pretty, nigga. In certain sections, it's certain death and won't accidentally with you. I've lived through pain, so take this game that I am giving to you. That's love.
That's love.
winning at. To ocean side where they ride, fitted at. Till it makes by helix. Remember that? Till lemon grow. Right where the big lemon at. Right where the big lemon at. I'm from South Beach, nigga. Where they winning at? Where they winning at? Where they winning at?
Such a good song. And it's so different from what he normally does. And I love that stuff so much too. But I love when he does this different stuff. It just shows his range and versatility. We see here his life has calmed down somewhat. He still stayed strapped to protect himself, but keeping to himself and concentrating on his rapping, he was able to live his life, speaking on his love for San Diego and its beauty. But don't let it fool you. In certain places, it is certain death. I like how he references death in these certain sectors and says they won't act so diddy with ya, meaning Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, and how he survived the nightclub shooting and got away, saying they won't be so diddy with ya, you're not getting away, what they're saying. I guarantee if you like rap and you don't know who Twisted Insane is, dive in. He will show you a completely different world of musical creation. I love this song, 619. I love how Twisted Insane slows it down so most who are not fond of his fast rap can hear his style and versatility. Twisted Insane being the fastest rapper is what I love the most about him. His ultimate flows and his fast delivery of 100% clearly enunciated lyrics. He has found that perfect speed and delivery before everything becomes gibberish. Like he said in his song, Copycats.
I really am that fast, like Sonic. They sit around and study me. I think I got it. He be on some shit that's so sick it's bionic. We better hold him back. Why? He's the money. He's the king of kings, the real thing, the overlord. I remember the day that he was in my face, out going door to door, trying to sell his CDs and his teas. I mean his smorgasbord. I bought a couple things and then went back and ordered more. I think it's about time to come back with the voodoo. Niggas washed up trying to get it when they get in the boot, but they doo-doo. Nigga, who knew? You come back with that deuce-deuce. Always ready for the wartime, king, 𝓬𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓼𝓲. Always on the go and I'm always on the road.